Hello and welcome to Studio 7. We are so glad that you've decided to join us today as we talk about holiday traditions. I'm joined by some of our friends, Sharon Gaines, Jessica Phillips, and Paige Passmore, and we have some great ideas and information to share with you today. Sharon, tell me a little bit, you're taking us on the move.
Yes, on the move. There are even more holiday happenings around the Permian Basin, so we're going to revisit some ones we talked about last week, as well as add some new ones, and then we have a special surprise at the end.
I love that. It's going to be, you don't want to miss it.
Don't want to miss it.
No, we're talking today about some new traditions maybe, and this is a personal time for you.
Absolutely. The holidays can be really rough in the light of loss. And so if you're grieving through the holidays, I've got some tips for you to create some new traditions in your family.
It's going to be important to a lot of people for that. And Paige joins us, and we are going to talk fashion. This is right up your alley, and we had so much fun.
We did. We got to hang out and play dress up at Julian Gold, a beautiful department store in Midland, and we've got some great ideas for fashion for holiday parties and family gatherings.
It's going to be awesome. We're so glad that you guys are here. Glad that you are all here. So I say, right now, let's just get things started. Paige and I spent the day at Julian Gold in Midland, where we got a first-hand look at some of the season's hottest ideas for what you just might want to wear to your holiday party. One of the great things about the holiday season is the opportunity to gather with friends and family, lots of different holiday parties that often require different holiday attire. And so Paige is here with us today. We're in the beautiful evening salon at Julian Gold, and we're going to look at some holiday ideas that really give us a great breadth of options when we're dressing for holiday parties.
Yes, we've got everything from casual, office gatherings, family, friends, and then all the way to our sparkly New Year's cocktail dresses.
Oh, it's so much fun. Let's get started. Our first model is Courtney.
Courtney has on a cobalt blue tailor dress. It's a very affordable option. It's perfect for an office party. You can wear it with heels, flats, if you're going to dinner with the family, something nice. She's also wearing a beautiful Alexis Bitar statement necklace. This necklace ties everything together. It's got the blue hint in the stones, and then you can take that necklace, you can pair it with a white tank top and jeans and wear it all spring and summer as well.
This piece really kind of becomes about the necklace. I would never think to put those together, and it's beautiful.
It's perfect. It's perfect. The blues match exactly the gold. Cuffs bring out the gold, and you are so drawn to her gorgeous face when you see that necklace.
Courtney, it is gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Tanya has our next outfit, and this, I have to say, this feels like something I would wear. I love this so much.
I love it. This is a Kate Spade cardigan with the rhinestone detailing at the chest. She's also paired it with some Kate Spade large stud earrings and some really great black slacks that you could wear almost every day. But the sweater is a perfect fit. It dresses up the outfit, and that's another piece that you can pair with almost anything. A skirt, shorts in the summer, if you want to jazz it up a little bit out for dinner, or even jeans. But it's a perfect outfit, heels or flats, and you can wear it anywhere.
One of my secrets is a great pair of black pants that you can just change out the top with.
Right.
I mean, it saves you money and gives you a lot of different ideas. That is just gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Paige, now we're going to look at some outfits that might be perfect for an evening attire, and you are going to love these. Hey, Courtney, come back out. We have both said if we were just
a little bit taller.
like Courtney, I would wear this every day.
Yes, this is a fabulous Trina Turk jumpsuit with the gold belt, and she's wearing it with a little bolero jacket. The jumpsuit is great for a night out with friends, or if you're having more of an evening cocktail, holiday party, gift exchange, and you can remove that jacket and the jumpsuit can go spring and summer. You could wear it with a great sandal, but the black and the white is perfect for holiday. It can even go over into New Year's.
You've got those great toned arms.
It's great. That neckline with the keyhole is very flattering. It's a really great piece. It's worth the investment, and it's really not very expensive.
Courtney, you are beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now we're going to bring Tanya back out.
The pop of color in that jacket is great, and the gold accessories. This is a Diane von Furstenberg bandage style dress, so it holds you in all the right places. People are afraid of these, but they are actually very, very flattering, any shape or size. And she paired it with a Marquesa jacket. This jacket is great. You could wear it with jeans, you can wear it with pants, you can wear it with anything, but it looks fabulous over that dress for a night out on the town with friends.
And I love that. I don't know if we can get a shot of her shoes, because these are another versatile pair, jeans with a skirt, with the tights. It's darling.
Exactly. They're a little suede booty with a zipper, and they're a wedge, so they're a lot more comfortable than a heel. You could stand up all night in those and never have a problem. But you're right, Tatum, you can wear those with anything.
Tanya, thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, Courtney is coming back with one more outfit. Now we're really taking it up a notch.
Our evening wear, New Year's Eve, black tie, after 6.
After 6, is after 6 the new thing?
It is after 6.
Okay.
Courtney's wearing a beaded black Aiden Maddox dress with fringe at the bottom. Now this dress I love. You can put a blazer over it. You can wear it just sleeveless to a New Year's Eve party, to a fancy Christmas party, and even black tie. Short is appropriate for black tie depending on the theme of the event. And then she's got these great shoes. They've got a rhinestone buckle, so it ties in the sparkles from top to bottom. It's just a beautiful piece.
And I love the way you mentioned one of the outfits earlier drew your attention up to her face. And this, because of the fringe around the knee area and the great shoes,
Draws
if you
it
have
to
great
your legs,
as she does, what a great way to show that
It's
off
perfect.
as well. Courtney, thank you very much.
Thanks, Courtney.
And then Tanya has our next outfit.
This is a navy blue Giovanni evening dress. It's also the bandage style, so it's very flattering, hugs you in the right places, the places that you want a dress to hug.
And is navy and the new black? I mean, you're seeing so much
I
navy,
think it is.
and I love it.
I think it is. I love navy. It's my favorite color, but it is the new black, I believe, and it's year-round. So spring formal wedding, you can wear this. Spring formal event, you can wear this, and then obviously into the winter where we're showing it now.
And Tanya's going to come out with one more big surprise
Our
at the end.
favorite piece.
But I also want to just draw our attention to some of the things that we see on the table, because it's amazing to me how much a sparkly purse or a great pair of shoes can just make you feel fantastic when
So
you walk
much
in the
prettier.
door.
You're right, Tatum. You can, if your holiday events this year aren't that dressy, they're more casual, you're just meeting up with friends, exchanging ornaments. Putting a pair of these or the little Kate Spade with the glitter bow is perfect with a pair of black jeans or black pants or a little skirt. It jazzes you up so you feel special, you feel pretty, but you're not having to go buy a whole outfit.
So great. Okay, we told you we had a big surprise at the end, and so Tanya's going to come back out and show us this fabulous coat that
we
has
love this.
dual purposes.
It does. With our weather being so crazy right now, this jacket is reversible. So on the outside, you've got the fur trim and the nylon, and then you flip it, and it's all fur. It's full length. It's great for those weekends when we have the freezes, but it's dressy, and then it's not so dressy. So you buy one coat this year, and this is it.
And we admit this is a splurge, but for those husbands who are out there and maybe they're looking for the perfect gift,
They're
if they've
starting
had
to
a wife
panic.
who's been really great this year, this is a great
This is it.
item.
Any
Paige,
lady would love this.
Thank you so much. We want to thank Julian Gold for having us today and showing us all their beautiful fashions. Now go have a great holiday party. Up next here on Studio 7, even with so many fun traditions, there are times when it's important to create some new ones. Up next, our relationship contributor, Jessica Phillips, shares some thoughts on dealing with big life changes during the holidays. Getting Real is up next on Studio 7. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio 7. Finding joy during the Christmas season should be a given, right? But what happens when you've encountered a major life change or even a loss? Today we're getting real with Jessica Phillips. Jessica, this is a topic that is very personal to you because you've had a loss in your life.
Yes, we lost my dad in June of 2005. And we lost him to suicide, so it was tragic, and he was only 44. And that first holiday, the first Thanksgiving and the first Christmas especially, Christmas was special to my family, and it was very difficult to get through. And so we just decided we were not going to try to duplicate all the Christmases before, but we also weren't going to throw out all tradition. We were going to create some new traditions and yet still honor some of the things that we had done in the past. And I had a friend who went through a loss, and she shared that they tried to duplicate the same exact holiday, the same Christmas that they always had with her grandmother when her grandmother was living. And she said, we realized after a couple of years that we all began dreading that holiday because it wasn't ever going to be the same because that special grandma wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, there's a void.
There's a big void. And so she and I discussed how creating new traditions helps you move forward and yet still honor the person who you've lost.
And I love this. The first one is honor the person who is no longer with us.
That's right, honor them. The way we did that simply, and we still do something like this every year, is that we exchange an ornament. My dad was a police officer. He was a motorcycle enthusiast. So we always exchange an ornament that maybe is a Harley Davidson ornament or is an inscribed ornament. My mom made us plaques the first year. We hang them on our Christmas tree and it says in honor of Jerry Johnson.
Yeah.
And so it's just the way that we bring Dad into our holiday.
And then you have some other friends who've done some other things, and these are just brilliant.
Yes.
This pillow, I love the pillow.
This is so very special. They took their nanny, the grandmother, her pajamas that everybody always saw Nanny wearing these pajamas, and they took them to a seamstress and she cut up the pajamas and she sewed them into these pillows. And her mom says that every morning when she gets up and reads her Bible, she curls up with this pillow, and then she had blankets made as well, quilts made out of her mother's clothing. And she curls up with her Bible and her pillow and her blanket, and she just feels like she is there with her mom.
Second step you have for us is go to a worship service.
Absolutely. Go. Take your family to a worship service. The Bible says in Psalm 34 that God is close to the brokenhearted, and He saves those who are crushed in spirit. And if you are grieving this holiday season, that's exactly how you feel. You feel brokenhearted and crushed in spirit. And so take your family to church and cry out to God. I promise it's weird, it's supernatural, but I feel like I'm closer to my dad when I spend time with Jesus. I feel like He does something healing and special and peaceful in the midst of my pain.
That's very comforting. The last thing you say is if you're dealing with someone or have a friend who is in the middle of grief, it's okay to say the name of the person who's gone. And that's, you never know how to handle that.
Yes, it makes you nervous because you don't want to make them cry. You don't want to bring up that person's name. And there's something that makes someone feel more gone when we stop saying their name. It makes us feel less connected to them. And so even now when people walk up to me and they're like, you know, we know it's been, 8 years since your dad died. We miss Jerry. We miss his smile. We miss his laugh. We miss the smell of his yummy cologne. We miss him. I might cry, but that's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Cry with me, hug me, it's okay. And tell your friends, you know, I know you're missing your grandma this year, and I'm praying for you. It'll comfort them and make them feel loved.
Jess, this is going to help a lot of people this holiday season. Thank you for sharing your story and giving us these ideas.
Thank you.
When we come back on Studio 7, earlier in the show, we shared some great ideas for fun fashion that might work for a holiday gathering. So now the question is, where can you go to have some fun? We have a breakdown of some festive holiday events in the Basin next on Studio 7, so stay with us. Welcome back to Studio 7. Now that we know what to wear, the question is, where are we going? Sharon Gaines is our On the Move contributor, and she joins us now with some ideas that might help you start some fun holiday traditions.
Yes, Tatum, we have some new fun things to share with everyone. You know, my family's gone to our community tree lighting for 18 years. That's one of our family's traditions.
Yes.
I'm not even sure I always like it. Sometimes it's 22 degrees, babies are crying, my toes are freezing off, but I wouldn't trade those 18 years of family traditions for anything. So we have some exciting things planned.
I can't wait to hear about it.
So it's probably going to be cold outside, so you need to suit up. Get your scarf on, get your hot chocolate, get in the car, buckle up the kids. And I'm going to talk fast so you don't miss anything. Midland's up with the Christmas at the Mansion in the Museum of the Southwest. It earned a spot 2 weeks in a row. There's no explaining it, just 3 words: gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You got to go see it. Free open house next 2 Saturdays, the 14th and the 21st. Details at museumsw.org. Also, Midland Festival Ballet performs the Nutcracker Saturday and Sunday, December 21st and 22nd. The Moscow Ballet performs the Great Russian Nutcracker on Sunday, December 29th. Details at wagnernoel.com. What's a Christmas without some Nutcracker Ballet, right? From personal experience, little piece of advice: if your husband refers to the ballet intermission as halftime, you might consider leaving him home. I know I'm not the only one who's had these experiences, right? We do love our hubbies. Okay, take a hop, skip, and a jump over to Odessa. Second thing earning another week's spot this week is the Starbright Village Tour of Lights at McKinney Park. 5 words this time. This is in West Texas. It's a must-see. Little piece of Disney in our backyard. I bet you can see this thing from 20 miles away on Interstate 20. Look at that picture. It's unbelievable. Open nightly throughout December, 6 to 11 p.m. Ooh, can't forget, also in Odessa, the Music City Mall. Shopping, dining, ice skating, carousel rides, Santa Claus, Santa's Village, movie theater for all the Christmas blockbusters. They may just have the biggest variety of things in one spot than any other place in the Permian Basin. Just like their commercial says, they really do have it all. MusicCityMall.net for details. And new this week and on the move, OCL, Outside City Limits. If the big city is not for you, you might like this week's OCL Spotlight on, drum roll, Big Spring. You gotta visit the Hotel Settles. It's a historical Art Deco oasis. Take a night away, go to 2 nights away, stroll through the lobby, maybe just dinner in the Settles Grill. We'll have more on the Settles Hotel for you in another show, but it's definitely worth your time. I talked fast. Did you get it all?
I did, and I want to check them all off the boxes.
Okay.
So much fun, Sharon. Thank you so
You're
very
welcome.
much.
You're welcome.
Still ahead on Studio 7, holiday traditions often include food. Today, Renee Elfert shares one of her great family traditions with a scrumptious recipe for New Mexican Green Chili Enchiladas. I have one word, yum. Kiss the Cook is up next on Studio 7. Stay with us. Coming up next week on Studio 7, the anticipation leading to Christmas morning can be agonizing for a child. So how about a special Christmas Eve box? You're going to love this idea, plus some great ideas for a Christmas breakfast. It's all next Monday at 4:30 right here on Studio 7. Welcome back to Studio 7. Many of us have special traditions during the holidays. We attend the same parties, watch the same movies, we even cook the same food. That is certainly the case for our culinary expert here at Studio 7. It's time right now to Kiss the Cook. We are here inside Renee Elfert's kitchen for a very special Kiss the Cook. Renee, I'm going to let you introduce your guests today because they are knowledgeable and we have already had so much fun doing this.
I am so excited, Tatum. I've been looking so forward to this. I've got my family here from New Mexico. This is Jenny and my daddy, Jim Robinson. And we are going to talk about traditional New Mexican cooking. Every time they come to see me, they load me up with all my very favorite things from New Mexico. And Jenny's going to talk to us today about fresh roasted green chilies.
Oh, Jenny, I've tasted this already and I have to know how to make this from that. So teach me.
Well, it's really easy. We get these roasted in New Mexico, and I think you can get them done here too. And then we put them in a freezer bag and freeze it. And this is what it looks like when it comes out, and it's very easy. I just cut off the top, and it's very easy to just peel the skin off. And you just slice it, cut it like that, put it in a bowl, and you put olive oil, lots of garlic, Lawry's seasoned salt, and smoked paprika. And let it sit for a while so it all melds together.
And what do you call this?
You know, we just kind of made it up. My brother and I did. We kind of had it.
So good.
It's not really a salsa.
It's called heaven. We love it. We eat it all the time.
So the way you served it for me, and it is so good, is a tiny little bit of mayonnaise, and then you add in the green chilies,
Right.
and it is the yummiest appetizer. Okay, now Renee's really excited about the next step because it can be a chili stew, and then it becomes an enchilada.
Well, what you can do is, if you have this left over, you can make green chili stew out of it.
Okay.
And what I do, you can use, I used pork in this, but you can use ground turkey, ground beef, whatever you want. You brown it really well, put a little flour in it, mix it up real well, and then I use chicken broth. Put that in there with your green chili and a little bit of red chili and oregano. And then you just let it simmer for quite a while. It thickens up. And then you use that as a sauce for your blue corn enchiladas.
So first day you might have the stew, and then the second day the enchilada.
Right.
Oh, that sounds good.
And one of my favorite things is the fresh blue corn tortilla. You can find them every once in a while at stores around here. You can also order them, but they're also just as good. You can make them with a regular corn tortilla. We've got Daddy back here grating the cheese. This is always his job.
I love cheese, so I get to eat a little bit and cheese. Great.
Great a little bit, eating great.
What kind of cheese?
That's a cheddar.
A white cheddar.
White cheddar. I always use a white cheese.
Well, I'm glad we have an important job over there.
Yes, it is.
And so we're going to build the enchilada now
Right.
using the stew.
You just put a little canola oil, turn the tortilla in it, and that makes your first level. We need some cheese over here, okay? Then I just layer some cheese. And use as much as you want.
A lot. That's how much I
Okay, and then some onions.
And this right here, she'll use in a moment, but she used the fresh baby arugula, which is really good. You can chop up fresh romaine, but the baby arugula gives it a little kick, and it's really, really good, and it's real pretty on it.
Whoops, I forgot to say, before you put the other tortilla on it, you have to put the chili.
Oh, that's the
Big
magic
mistake.
right here.
Yes.
So you
just
layer it on top of there.
Uh-huh. And then you do the same thing again. And then put the chili on that.
And one more layer.
One more layer. And then it's kind of pretty if you just, this is green onions, arugula, and tomatoes. And you just kind of make a little.
And that looks like we're at a 5-star restaurant.
Like we're in Santa Fe at a restaurant.
All I have to say is I am so sorry that you are not here enjoying this with me. Oh, Jim says cheese in the middle.
Yes, Daddy says a little cheese.
Oh,
He's been
it's
working
his
hard.
job. Now, come on.
There you go.
Never in business.
We're going to spend the rest of the day enjoying this enchilada. Jenny, thank you so
You're
much for
very
being here with
welcome.
us.
I enjoyed
Jim,
it.
Thank you, Renee. Thanks for sharing your family. No wonder you're so fabulous in the kitchen. It's time now for this week's 5 Things We Love. This week, it's a Christmas theme. A Christmas album that I love is Bing Crosby.
One of the things I love is my H-E-B water filter because I can have a clean filtered cup of water anywhere I go, and it makes for a great Christmas gift.
One of my very favorite things at Christmas time is Jenny's homemade New Mexican natillas. It is yummy, it's creamy, it's cool, it's a most wonderful dessert that you put fresh nutmeg on, so be sure to check out our Facebook page for the recipe.
One of the things I love for the Christmas season and make a great gift is a website called Jelliskins. You go on here and you click on Create Your Own, and it takes you to a page where you can select what device you want to create a hardcover for or a wraparound skin.
Right, one of my favorite things is my dog, and here's his famous trick. Show me your butt. Where's your butt? Where's your butt? Where's that butt? Good boy.
Thank you so much for joining us this week on Studio 7. We hope you are inspired, we hope you had some fun, and we really hope you'll make an appointment with us every Monday at 4:30. If you have questions or ideas for the show, please visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and check back in often throughout the day for daily doses of inspiration. You can find a link for all of that at cbs7.com. From everyone at Sewell Ford and all of us here at Studio 7, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.